I was scrolling through the internet looking at cloth dolls. I'm always looking at cloth dolls. And I saw this painted one and I thought, I'm always making dolls that take so long to make. And I thought, why don't I just make a really simple one and just colour it in like I used to do? I have a series of animal ones, and this fella is one of them. And I hang them from bits of wood. So I just draw them. I colour them in with alcohol markers and pens. And I really enjoy it. I do have some spray to fix it, which I haven't done yet, because they're not really made for small children, but I guess they can be. I don't know. They're just fun to make. Anyway, back to that pattern. I made a pattern. It's much bigger than what I saw, but I sort of just guessed. So that's the gist of this doll. It includes hair, so I don't have to sew hair on. So I cut that out of calico. And this is how far I've got so far. I'll put it sideways so you can see it. I'm working in my kitchen because it's so cold. And I haven't been well, so I want to keep warm. Now the idea is to draw on this and colour it in, the clothing and everything. The arms are really simple. I've only got them pinned on at the moment. These need to be sewn in. I'm in the process of stuffing. I've got to decide on how much stuffing, what's too much, what's too little. Calico is my bread and butter. I make so many things out of calico. The question is, do I paint her apart? Probably yes. And then string her might be easier, because then I can get right in. I just need to sew the bits on. Now the arms will be articulated, the legs will be a little bit floppy if I take some of the stuffing out. Next time I will cut that off, because that's too much of that annoys me. I'll just probably stitch that in. And once I've sewn her legs on, and stitched up the backs of her arms, I have to make a decision on what she's going to look like. Now, placement of the feet. Don't think I want them right in the middle. Don't want them at the back, so I'm thinking midway. Just pin one on. So look, it's fairly even. Just going to stitch it on. I don't know that she'll sit. She's probably not stand either. She'll lay there and look cute. I think it's where the legs will go. Okay. This is some standard white, and it's textile screen printing ink. There's that as a brush. They must be water resistant. Okay. What I've decided to do is I want to draw with textures on this. Now, when I've drawn with textures before, it has bled. So I thought maybe if I paint it first and then draw on it, it might not bleed. We'll see what happens. It'll give it a white base to start off with. See how it goes. I've just got some cling wrap on my mat so that paint doesn't go everywhere. I think she's good. Now, just to do the arms. This stuff slides around. So this basically should be like a painter's canvas, ready for me to just draw on. I love drawing. I feel like I've got more control. Painting's good too, but I love drawing. I love that control of holding the pen. I do digital drawing on my iPad as well, and I have a pencil for that, which made a huge difference, and I got a paper-like screen for it, which made a huge difference. The pen stopped sliding off after that. So that was good. Okay, we're nearly done. As I said, this is very basic. She's for fun. She's an experiment. And knowing me, I might make a couple and then I'll get sick of it and I'll go on to do something else. That's my pretty neurodivergent brain. It moves on all the time. But I must admit, I have been making dolls for a long time. Since my kids were little, I made them dolls that they liked of TV shows. Yes, again, copyright. But I wasn't selling them. I made them Sesame Street characters. This bit of hair does not want to lift off. There we go. Make sure it's in that seam, because that one will swing around. Okay, I call that done. I think we've got her all covered up. Actually, you can still see the hairline on that, so that's pretty cool. The arms are good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We just have to wait for it to dry now. And once it's dry, I will iron it, set it, and I'll get to colour it in. Well, that's a bit wet.